Okay. That's usually back in a minute. Are we back now? Are we back? Are we on? No, video's not available for some reason. Why is it not working for some reason? That's weird. It's a bit bizarre. Right, we're back on now. We're back. Hey, I'm back. Right. Okay. Apologies for that, guys. Sorry, I had to stop that stream just for a few minutes. Unfortunately, I've had to erase that video now because that video has gone. There is a reason why as well. So we're just gonna basically start again. So I'm gonna have to go back on what I said now anyway. Basically, if you have just joined the stream, the first stream had to be erased, I'm afraid, because there's an email address was shown, and I don't want to be liable for any copyright issues with it or anything else. So I do apologise, guys, for that. So that's the reason why. Right, we're back. So apologies for that. Right. Back to the chat was what we were saying before. We were all saying, obviously, about, like, before we previously just watched it, that we were on about the album for Dead Inside will be downloaded and released anyway. Also, Bohemian Rhapsody behind Biopic was pretty alright, really. It was a bit naff, half and half. Had an error with Kernel Error 42. Apparently someone's asking me to remove piece of furniture every week, which is kind of okay. Do you have a problem connecting to Rapid Storage Driver? I'm going to sort that out later. Download the program Wise Driver and it will find your missing drivers. It says, I sent you the platform where you should sell your music for download. Yeah, that might be an interesting thing. I was just saying about my live stream was stopped. It hasn't stopped. It's just kind of, I had to erase the drive. I had to erase the thing, unfortunately. So, yes. The chat's actually back on there now, which is fine. So, let's get rid of that. Let's pop this back out. Yeah, anyway. So, guys, welcome to Queensville. If you guys are wondering why this stream is a little bit funny and everything's all over the place, unfortunately, I had to restart the stream again because a certain thing was shown on the live stream, I'm afraid, and I've just erased the video now, so it's gone. So, whew, thank God for that. Okay, right. Anyway, so it's the same link as always, the same link as before. In fact, it should be the same link anyway on here, I think, for now. But yeah, it's been. It's okay. It's okay. We're fine. Just thank God I didn't show the email address anymore, which is cool. Right. So Jan's sent me a link. He says, try and sell it on here at sellfly.com. Okay. I'm not sure if that's going to be an option. I could try. Sell downloads and files online. Selling allows of eBay creators design assess music video types online. Thank you, my man. I will sort that out. I'll sort that out later today, which would be good. Good stuff, man. Yeah, please do. We've just got to get all our guys back, by the way. I just need to copy the video URL again because apparently the stream has gone. I need to go back onto Queensville now, back onto Facebook. Just give me 2 seconds, guys. You can get your chats in if you want to. It's fine by that. Because I was basically looking for a platform to actually start thinking it, and obviously it's just thinking it as well. Tell you what I don't like about Google Chrome now is everything takes fucking ages to fucking come on, which is weird. Yeah, that video's been removed. Good. So now I can put this in now. So let me just put this in now for the new thing. Stream started on that one. Share now. And there we are. Okay, right, that's the new one on the way. I'll just share that now to my page. And then we will start Queensville. And we're just going with the basic. We're just carrying what we're talking about anyway, guys. So, yeah. Yes. Okay. Right, we're fine. We're fine. Right, it's all done. All fixed now. Something else that happened this week as well. My AdSense has been working really well, actually. We're getting a lot of people liking our videos now for Jade's tracks. We did for this. We've got another track coming out, which will be the last one we're bringing out, which is going to be. We've already released Burn. We've released Chains. No But You. The new one, Deliverance, of a forthcoming album we're bringing out. And this one to bring out Strong Enough to Last as the last song of the album. And then the album is being really well received. Actually, what we've done is really well received. Why am I drinking this today? What am I drinking orange juice for? Ah, explained. I'm going to explain that. Well, as you all know, I drink a lot of juice to lose my weight down, which is working out really well, actually. I mean, you don't tell, I'm losing loads of fucking weight. I used to be big. I used to be really big before, man, and now look at me now. I'm really getting thin. Well, what happened was the store that I went to when I bought this stuff from Happy Shopper, right? Apparently, I went into the shop yesterday and asked the guy, why has he got no more of the blackcurrant one? And he said, well, we can't get it because at the minute it's costing us like £2, was it £3-4 a case of them anyway? It's 70 pence to sell it for. Apparently he says that they haven't got it in because they're replacing it with this one now because they think that this is selling too quick. And I'm the only person who buys it really because it's nice. But that's the reason why they're not getting any more of the blackcurrant one in. I love the blackcurrant one. This one's alright. It's a bit too strong though. But it's something to drink, I suppose, when you're doing a live stream. I suppose it's just that. I did, however, have a good think about next week, and next week's going to be even good for us. Yes, I know that this chair is about to break. I think it's something to do with the oil on this and stupid in it. In that juice is probably with sugar in it. This one. It has actually got a bit in this. Actually, it has got quite some. It's just low. It's not high. There's only about 10% orange concentrate, but the servants of now are not that bad really for it if you look at it carefully. I mean, they are. It's not really that thing in there. Oh, now it tells you shake before contents are used. I always shake it. That's probably why it's been acting tasting funny for some reason. But it's only because I can't get a hold of the blackcurrant one. This one, I bought this one for £1 out of Iceland in the UK. And I tell you what, this stuff is beautiful. This is better. It's so nice when you just basically want your tea and have something to eat. And this is the stuff to get. Absolutely lovely as well. Bangs, Devon. Bangs, Devon. Come on, get out. Get out. Come on, bed. There we go. But Juicy's nice. I like Juicy a lot. I love the Juicy ones. The Juicy ones are really nice indeed. So it's really, really good. Output low for some reason. Why is that? It's a bit bizarre. Weird. Very weird. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, the Juicy's okay. Juicy's fine. Juicy's not too bad. It's just, I think it's just there's too much. There's probably just too much high quality, high sort of standard juice things you buy with it. I mean, I used to drink. before I actually was drinking that stuff, it would not be water. A lot of water. I used to drink a lot of water. Before I even started drinking the juice stuff, just because it's just easy for me. It's just nice to have really for an afternoon. Anyway, guys, so yes, this afternoon we're here live. Queensville's here. Started a little bit late today. We unfortunately our first stream had to be deleted. Second stream now running live, and now we're fine. We're fine. We're all good. We're all good. Good stuff. And I think my videos are okay. Yes, I'm just making sure my videos are fine. Are we okay? We are fine. We are good. Okay, that's good. Right, so we're okay. I do have to say one thing also. I do like juice more than cola. Drinking cola is the worst thing you can do. Hate cola a lot. I used to. This is another thing. When I was on my huge fucking way big fucking massive thing, I had a really bad case of sugar high. I was drinking Coke a lot. I stopped drinking it for over about a year, well, probably 3 years now, 4 years now. Till I was on the beer, till I was on the Guinness, and I stopped drinking Guinness in the house. It was just bad for my health, and now no, juice is the way to go now for that. Cola's terrible. It's very sugary. The cheap stuff's really terrible. People who have got sugar problems and some sugar hype things, that's the worst thing in the world. That is the worst thing in the world. It's just that it's got certain things in the calories and stuff. The calories are bad, so they're basically just got a lot of things that the doctors always keep saying to you, keep yourself on a medium level and make sure that your drinking's okay and make sure you're drinking the best things in the world and it's fine. So really, yeah, it's just that it seems more collaborative in a way, I think, to what it originally is. So it may possibly be another thing that could possibly be say yes, it has worked out well for us. So yeah, you've got to be careful what you actually got to do with it. I mean, I don't want to really find myself in a bad position where whenever I'm drinking stuff which is kind of it just kind of gets that thing where it goes, it's not good for the appropriate things for it and stuff. So really, it's that, and you never know. Oh, cheers. Andrew's just got in touch in his email informant to me today. I'll send that to Jodie in a minute, actually, which is fine. I'll give her a quick message now, actually. So that's good. That's good stuff. Yeah, as long as I wait till the year she sends that to me, and I'm fine with it now. Yeah, I'm doing. Today is actually my day of rest today. Would you believe? It's just my day of rest and everything else. So if you want to know, just basically, I just want to give you a catch-up update. If you missed the beginning of the stream, I'll tell you what I was going to say. The film soundtrack thing that we talked about last week, it's kind of a hit and miss for me at the minute. And for the movie, if you want to go and see the movie, go ahead. Give your opinions about it. At the minute, I'm not really interested. I am interested to go and see the film, but I'm kind of not hyperactive about it and stuff. I think the biopic thing, the book that someone's mentioned just previously, I think it's a waste of time, waste of money buying it. Don't buy that fucking piece of crap. There's no point. Big, massive thanks very much to everybody who's going to Jodie's album's out very soon. And massive thank you to everybody buying this as well. 40 copies have been sold on the album. Really, really good. Someone sent me a link to download the album. If you want to download the album, both albums will be available to download soon on when I find a platform for it. If someone's actually wanting to help me out on that, they can. It'll be good. Other thing going on at the minute is within regards to the I need to forward this actually to Jody now. I'm going to send that now to that. Let's download it now. Hopefully that should be now. This should hopefully be the right version. Thank God it is actually the right version of it. I got a track yesterday first and falling. Apparently, it was done yesterday, but it was cut by 2 minutes. I was like, oh no, no way. And that was kind of a bad situation. It was just meh. So it's done. So I've sent that to her now, and hopefully she should find a nice surprise in there. Anyway, yeah, it is coming up to 4:30. Talk today, guys. Chat to me, whatever you want to talk about. I'm going to talk about a few things now, anyway. As you all know, if you missed the beginning of the stream, Wednesday and Tuesday was not a good day for me. If you had obviously heard, my drive fucked up all my files, deleted my files, magically erased everything. Luckily, I had a backup on my D drive, and now it's working absolutely fine. As I showed on the previous one, I showed you my kernel error problem I've got with the drive. Apparently, someone's been saying about probably installing a Rapid driver. It's not an Intel board, obviously. It's just a basic thing. It's just a normal Gigabyte F2A board. It's F2 chip actually. It's a pretty good chip actually. It's good for graphics. But kind of want to upgrade it now to a new motherboard and everything. But it's money. At the end of the day, it costs a lot of money indeed, to try and actually keep a sustainable computer is what I need it for. But saying that though, I have already got the Gigabyte boards in the new Gigabyte boards I've just seen on Kerry Holden's channel. Amazing. Can't go wrong with that, really, for what it's worth. Really well worth it indeed for us. So that's even cool. Okay, guys, we're live here on Tuesday, 7 or 9, 4 till 6 is what we're actually going to be live. So yeah. So yeah, we've pretty much been having a good week this week, apart from the fact that obviously Tuesday and Wednesday was mad. Obviously, I'll just see what happens. Devin's just crying for nothing. Come on, you in. Get in. Get in. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Good girl. Lie down. See, Devin's crying for nothing today. She's just been a little dog. Devin's going back home. We don't know when she's going back, actually. We were told apparently she was going back in October. But at the moment, we're not really sure when she's leaving. So if she does want to go back, it's just the fact is, it's just that Devin's been very, very funny with everything at the minute, aren't she? And she's a good dog. So yeah, so Devin's still with us. She's still here, live on stream, as she is anyway. So anyway, let me talk about what's happening next year for ST Entertainment Limited, as you guys all want to know what's going on. From next year, ST Entertainment is going to be bigger than ever. It's going to be bigger than ever. We've got 3 singers now signed on the label. We've got an amazing singer called Kaylee Genther, who loves Fleetwood Mac to bits. She's a massive Fleetwood Mac fan, and I've also got Jodie online now for permanent as well now for over. Well, actually, I've got for about 3-4 albums I think I've got for her now, and then I've got just a few more songs coming out, which we're hoping to get this next one out, which I've just started to write with her. We're hoping to do the Hailstorm album because we want to do something really heavy, something really fucking heavy that we've never done before, and I'm looking forward to that project coming out as well. And this new one that we're starting to write, this new song called Reflection of the Truth, that I started to write it with, and I didn't realise Jade was going to write with me. I thought, no, I'll write this one myself, but she wrote it. I was like, oh my god. I've had a great idea to have Jodie singing on this song as well, to have it as a code, as a little two-way thing for us. That would be great. That would be great. And that would be great for getting Jodie some exposure on her album as well. I just say, guys, last night I received a great fire yesterday of Jodie singing a song yesterday. Oh my god, that was so nice when she did yesterday. It was beautiful, beautiful. I have actually got an idea to ring her today, actually, and say, just brilliant. So we've got quite a lot. So we have got a lot on our plate at the moment, and we are actually having to really start sorting out anyway from it. I mean, there was another singer that I wanted to work with this year, who did want a career, but it's not the music I really want to produce. We want something really hard and rocky and stuff, because I'm not into all the chart stuff, for a definite. I'm into all like the cultural side of music. As I come from a background of rock, AOR, heavy stuff. Even when someone was saying about last week when we were doing the live stream that we did on last Saturday, was really good indeed. It was really good. Right, I'm going to do some comments now, since I have now sorted out that issue. Oh, dear me. So far, I've got 127 views from the last live stream, which I did, which was fucking great. Thank you so much for all these comments I've been receiving. I've had just 2 comments today, this week, which is nice. One has come from Laurie Arnold. This is on Queen Forever. This is a new, not a new subscriber, but a new, just a subscriber. He says, "Wish you would come back to St. Paul, Minnesota." Brian does like America a lot. He likes touring America better than touring for other states, which he likes to do, and it's just really well worth actually doing that. So Brian actually does love going to America a lot. As for probably, you guys are going to probably ask me what's the feelings about Adam Lambert and next year. I don't know what's happening next year, to be honest. I think Brian and Roger are nearly about to call it quits, actually. And I think it's time that Brian gets back in the studio and gets in his house and start recording that fucking solo album. He needs to do one now. It's been a long time. But he'll never get it. He'll never get it done. It'll never happen. Christine Joyce Limpajan says, "Dickie is the most behaved kid at school. so afraid to get much attention, and Roger is naughty boy who always gets noticed. Brian always is a smart one, and of course Freddie the brightest." Great comments. Great comments. Yes, I do actually have to agree with that. That's on the making of the scandal video. Yeah, John Deacon did not want to be part of the new Queen sound exposure thing. He wanted to keep out the limelight. He wanted to keep out of the limelight, and he wanted to do what he wanted to do. So he wanted to do main things that were kind of what he was doing anyway at the time. He will always be remembered as a great bass player, and as he pointed out previously, that he had a great thing where he would start doing songs in keys and writing things that were great. I mean, I remember that interview they did with the last interview Bohemian Rhapsody thing, the new Bohemian Rhapsody, which was filmed, which technically should not have been that Bohemian Rhapsody thing, that like news that night opera, whatever it was, the Queen on thingy. Not impressed with that at all. That was when he was wearing his thing. He was just like, he was going to say, I'm not saying that we were. I'm not going to say that we were really creative in the studio, but we were very privately and done vocals and things. So that's kind of the structure of what Queen was doing at the time. But yeah, I really think that Diggy has still missed a lot. But what does he do these days? Nobody knows. He's a really, really quiet guy indeed. But you see, the thing about what I think the thing that gets me quite a lot is the thing that gets me quite a lot about this American thing with the Adam Lambert tours and stuff is that they're trying to cross over into the American music scene, is wanting them to try and be successful for their own marketing thing. In the UK, it just does not wash over at all with us, because the thing they'll do better in America because they've got more money. In the United Kingdom, they don't even bother going to all the places that they want to play, you know. I mean, if you remember that concert that came on BBC before, you know, that thing was just really, really to a point where musicians were going through bad phases and stuff. I mean, the Glastonbury Festival's not my thing, obviously. I don't like it. But the before the other stuff that does happen, it realises the fact that, I mean, the Brit Award, I mean, fair enough, right? This is something I really, really don't like a lot, and I get really annoyed with it. As you all know, I just, you know, as you all know, from the past few streams, I talk about the UK music scene a lot. The Brit Awards that Universal now is part of is an absolute joke. I mean, there was that who the hell was it on that before? The only reason to watch it was because it was a tribute to David Bowie on that thing, and that was when David Bowie was getting his recognition for best music of the world and everything. It was just amazing. What pissed me off was the way that all the musicians were all there, the managers and all of the record companies, all sitting there, their posh little chairs, posh little frocks, and you know, they stand there, right? The stage is like a wide stage on it. They stand there, everybody's standing there, nervous as fuck, finding out what the hell they're standing there for. You know, why they're standing there for. They're getting awards for nothing, really, because they don't deserve them. If you think that Queen had a BPI award for best music of the world, that was just really nice of them to get that. But having the fact that trying to go to the actual dinner party at the VPI is a complete waste of time, because you're invited to go down there and you're basically there to get exposure on camera, on television, and but they always say to you, oh yeah, but you must come down every year. We plan this. You've got to come down, and you have to bring your award. You've got to say your speech, and that was absolutely dreadful. The best ones are in America. The awards in America are brilliant. The country music awards are fantastic, and the MTV Awards. But not for I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about like in the last few years ago, where when someone was mentioning to me probably about the music scene, obviously now is terrible. It's not good, but it's that they've got a system now where they're going to go. We are here in this system. We get all this stuff to be exposed and everything, you know. And what they do is they get a list together of. You see, what they do with the BPI is when they release all their albums and they get all their money, you know, cash projections, everything else. Go massive list like this, and they print it off and they go, who should we invite to the BPI? Who shall we come to the dinner party? And then everybody comes and they just go. And every interviewer is useless on there. Fucking useless. Absolute dickheads they are. They always keep saying, why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here? Like you were saying that you're up for Best International Female Award or Best thing on there. Yeah, that's only if, because they know the answers on the cards because they know who wins on the day. And I just think that it's a joke. It's an absolute joke. I mean, why would you want to go? I mean, I still don't get why. I mean, fair enough, the British music scene was, in the 80s was brilliant, the 90s was terrible. The 2000s is even fucking terrible now. Today's fucking worse. Jesus. One thing did happen on Thursday, before the metal music started. I've never heard so much tripe in my life in that place. I don't know why. Female, I'm not saying about Jade or Jodie, but fuck me. The American singers are awful. Fucking hell, man. Oh, there was a right song I got on my bloody nerves, and I got a right headache from it as well, and I just wanted to kick her ass and say, what are you singing about? It was like, you cannot fucking sing, love. You are just, I want to go and strangle you at bits and just go, fuck off. Things like that really get on my tits a lot. It was just this girl singing over again, and there was no beat to it, no melody. All it was just singing her horrible tones. It was like a lamb. It was like a fucking lamb who was drowning in the souls of hell. Fucking terrible. Give me a fucking headache. And I said to one of my mates, get Pinky here now, get that fucking metal music on now and get it fucking played. And he still played the same stuff as before. Oh, it really got on me, it really did gripe me a little bit. It did. But, you know, I mean, if they want to continue making a mess of this scene, do it. My point of view is, I'm very glad that I had 2 years of that in my fucking life. I didn't want to hear that. I wanted to hear what I wanted to hear. You know, even when I've just heard the new Hellstorm album, oh my god, that new Hellstorm album is fucking brilliant. It's well better than the last album I brought out. The last album I brought out was not good at all. I was very impressed with it. So yeah, definitely 100%. Really impressed with it. Really impressed. So yeah, good old Hailstorm to the Brim. Fucking good album, actually. Andy was saying to me yesterday, you need to get it, and I said, you know what, I think you're right. Even a few tracks to say, fucking brilliant. If we can do something like that on the next Jade album, I'm telling you, we want to really do something fucking hard and heavy. I mean, I think she's getting into that. She's getting into the spirit of wanting to do. I think one thing she did say to me was, "This album is better than the first album we did." And I went, you know what? I think it's actually a bit close to it. And I said, but I'm glad we didn't do like a Secret Voice thing. We wanted to do like an album of gothic stuff in it and give it out. we've only got probably about 2 tracks to do now. We've only got Who Knows What Evil. Saying It Now is going to get a little bit touch-ups on that on Tuesday. And another one we're going to do, which is the other one? No, we actually have we have 2 originals on the album. We have got an original called Number 9, which we're bringing out on YouTube. Actually, I think we are seriously bringing that one out, because we want to bring that out first. Number 9. I know that she said she definitely wants to bring that one out because that was a great idea. So we're bringing that one out, and then we're bringing out Break Me, the video version of it. Well, we've had like I said before, if you join us on Tuesday for the stream, and obviously I'll explain why the videos have been delayed. Just trying to get a hold of some people at the minute. It's hard. I totally understand why. It's hard to get a hold of people these days, but it will be done. It will be done. Trust me, it will be done. I'm very determined to ring Jodie now, actually. I'm just going to do something first. I don't know if she'll be busy or not. I really should message her first. And by the way, my phone's been acting funny, by the way. It has. Let me just see what... yeah. Yeah, I'm going to give Jodie a quick ring. I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Just going to see if she's not there, then she's probably not there, but I'll give her a ring anyway and see what she's doing anyway from it. Anyway. Alright guys, she's not there at the moment, she's actually on the phone. I'll have to see if I can get her in a minute. See if she's there. See if she's a bit of authority. I like her when she says Jodie. It's like, hello. Yeah, just got to explain something to her in a minute. I've just got to have a quick ring with her, talk to her, and see when she's available to actually come to the studio, which would be good indeed to get her vocals down for Dead Inside. Need to speak to her about that in a minute, actually. Right, so there's any of you guys that have gone off the stream and are wondering why I was angry before, the video's been removed now. So, thank you for understanding. Anyway, I found out the seller, his gaming head says, I found out that the seller I recommend you got very expensive. I'll look for another music. If $29 per month is much for you. Don't want to pay for it. It's just for them to pay me. You see, this is why we're getting confused now. We want to let you guys pay on PayPal for £5, and then we're going to find out how you can download this album. And we're going to Gaming Heads up for something really recommending for me to have a look at, which is fine. So I'll just get the yeah, I'll look for another free platform. Yeah, I'll look for something that's kind of free. See, there's a Google Drive, there's 4Shared, there's all these other ones that they can probably just download it for free anyway. But that's what I've got to look at anyway, guys. So if you guys got any ideas of how I can actually stream this or actually download it, then let me know, because it can be done that way from it, which is really, really cool. And we'll see how we go. See how it goes. So you never know. Yeah. So my streams are all over the place today, guys. So I'm like here and there, everywhere. Just got to bring. I've just got to bring Jodie up. I've just got to explain something to her. I just hope she's all right with it. Because if you send a Google Drive link, everyone can access this link. That's not a good thing. Well, it is, but it's kind of like I want it to be on directly for me to download it with a code on it. Some people were doing that before. I've had some people, if I remember rightly, I think one thing that does happen on Wix.com, because I've still got my free trial left, is on Wix.com they've got a code we can put in. I mean, I know that Universal does that, but that's kind of really expensive what they do. But that's something that I can probably can do anyway with it. But it just varies on it anyway, and see what can happen anyway with it. So if anyone's got an idea to do that, then let me know, and see what platform is available. I'm going to try her again and see if she's there. Oh, she's answering the phone now. I just got to. She's still on the other line. She's still on the phone. Probably speaking quite a bit on the phone. Trying me later as well. I think there is an iCloud provider with codes. I'll check it soon. Yes, I know there's. I mean, there's a couple of ones that I have been working around to try and figure out how I can sell this out. I mean, I just want them. I see someone's wanting to give me £5 for Jade's album, but I have to send them the file by email or by a raw file. So it'll be like a password in it as well. I mean, raw files you can do. I mean, it'll be easy enough to do it because you can just unlink the code and go. Like the zip file, and you just put your code in and say you need the code for this. So you'd have something like Jade or Jodie Dead Inside, you know, 3 of them at least anyway to use. But like I said, it's just as it is anyway. Just see what it is going to provide. You never know. And do you send it as FLAC or MP3? That's the thing. First of all, we did the master in a FLAC file. When we burned it off disk, we basically burned it to one disk first as one master copy. Then we burnt off the disk to run it to a FLAC file, and then the MP3 version we just converted all the tracks again. Burn the disc to MP3. So I've got 2 different versions of it. So there's 2 different versions I do have in FLAC or MP3. FLAC's the best quality to go for because every phone can accept it anyway. And the MP3 version's just as normal as the one that have it anyway. But it's the same quality. Actually, I find there's no difference to that because really it's the same quality as what it is anyway. So it's fine. Go on, get out downstairs. Go on, go see Grandma. Go see Grandma. Go see Grandma downstairs. Go on, be gone. Yeah, here's the thing actually that was interesting on when we're recording files onto studio stuff, right? I mean, this one is pretty old now anyway, but Samplitude's pretty good for what we've got because we're actually about to upgrade this software soon anyway with it what we're using. The only thing that we have a problem with this program is it doesn't allow you to actually export it as a FLAC file or another file, except MP3s, except OGG Vorbis. I have no idea what OGG Vorbis is. And then there's another one called Real Player, Real Audio. What the hell, Real Audio? Come on, that's like old school. Who the hell uses Real Audio these days? Seriously, I mean, Real Audio. God, that was Real Audio was seriously an attempt to try and think it was the same sort of standard thing, I suppose. Maybe. But MP3 is the best one. We actually converted to 320 kilobytes, which is fucking high quality, and it's a high ISO pattern on it as well. Sometimes I do a default on it, which is 120, but it's terrible. Don't use 120. Horrible setting on it. It's all digital shit. And actually, Mac, when Andy was recording the guitar tracks for Driving Down the Road Again and for them ones, he said, I'm no longer using that amplifier on there because it gives a lot of output to it. And I said, I'm using now this USB amp, this USB guitar thing on it. Wow, the sound is good. It was very good, actually, the sound on it. Did a good job, which is cool. Did you add ID3 tags to the files? Yes, I did. I used what was it called? The MP3 tag. Yes, I used that. I tagged them. Well, I had to. Well, first of all, I had to. Well, this is what happened when I did the studio stuff. When I did with Jade's album, I had to export every file. This is when we were running the CD first, because you got to run the CD format for fucking bizarre reason. I don't know why. But you could do an ISO image of it, which is easy enough. But obviously that. But yeah, I had to export them as they were, but I had to put them into the tagging system first and Magix. Export an MP3, then put it into MP3 tagger, tag it all together, and get it registered with the files to be on. In fact, I did actually treat that. It did work really well for us. I mean, at the moment, Jade's getting her hands now stuck into production and stuff. It's and she's now going to be learning how to tag her video. Her video's actually been working out really well for her channel, and so a big thank you to everybody tuning into her channel, actually, which has been really good indeed. It's been really, really cool. Let's see if I can call her again. Mark says, "Can you ring me in a minute?" Not as such. I'm actually doing a live stream at the moment. I'll ring you later. I've got to ring someone in a minute, actually, so that's all right. Yeah, let me just see if I can give her. Could you send me the files? Could you send me the files with ID3 tags that I don't need to edit my CD rip? It takes some time. Yeah, I can do that. I do have your email address. I think I have. Send it by the Facebook Messenger. I'll get it off you in a minute. I just want to make sure it's all right. Yeah, that should be fine. That should be fine. Yeah, I'll be able to send you. I'll send you the because you already bought the CD anyway, so we might as well give you the album anyway. Through I can't send it through email. I'll have to be sending it through. I'll just send you just one track. In fact, I just need to burn for now. Let me see if I can just give. I think. She's still on the phone. Mark's wanting to give him a ring, so I'll give him a ring anyway. Yeah, let me just thingy. I don't want to put email addresses on my chat. Can you just send it to me by the Facebook chat, please? Don't want you to actually, it's okay. I've got it. It's okay. I need to hide that. So yeah, that's fine. Deleted that now, so that's good. I've got it now anyway. I've got your email address. Don't worry about it, mate. I've got it. No, it's okay. I've got your email address now. I've got it. It's okay. I've just got it on the chat. I just don't want to show it on the stream, obviously. I've got it now. So I'll send that. I'll send a file to you probably later today when I can. But Mark wants me to give him a ring. Actually, I might as well bring Mark on live now anyway, and see what Mark is wanting to talk about. What number is his anyway? He's actually moved into Newcastle now. I was really actually going to see him today. So I'm going to give him a ring. Let's find out what he wants. I'm going to mute this anyway, and we're going to just talk to Mark live. Oh, my thing's going weird. There we are. Hello, bud. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad.
You know that we're live now, so.
Get back to that then.
But, all right, thanks very much.
Right,
Catch you later. Cheers, bud.
See you for now.
Ta-ra.
Bye, mate. Bye.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I had to go on a phone call with Mark because he was trying to find a place called the Crown Plaza Hotel, but he's got to go to the Royal Mail, got to pick up something in Royal Mail, obviously, from that. Anyway, Planet Mix is here. Yeah, apologies for that. I had to mute the microphone. I'm just trying again. I actually have to make a few phone calls first, guys, so you have to bear with me on that. I just need to ring Jojo up because that's who I was originally going to ring. That was not who I was going to ring originally for it. I'm just going to try her again and see if she's on the phone for some reason. It's bloody hard to get a hold of her. I'm going to try and see if she's on the phone again. I'll see what she is. But yes, guys, I'm here. I'm here, guys. Well, I'll let you know that I'm just at the moment just doing some phone calls at the moment. But yeah, I get your questions in, guys. This stream might be restarting again, guys, because of a technical fault I had. Because I had my internet went weird for some bizarre reason. I'll give you. She should hopefully answer her phone in a minute. Oh, she's still on the phone. Bloody hell. She's still on the phone. Oh my god. I might have to give her a quick message actually on Facebook and see if I can give her a ring. Not able to ring you at the moment. Okay. I'm going to get back to the chat now. Just going to get back to the chat and we'll need to try and get in touch with her soon. She's been on the phone for like 40 minutes. It's like, hell. Jesus. Planet Mixer says, I was wondering as a kid, what was your favourite Disney movie? Mine was Pinocchio. Very good question. Very good question. I'll tell you why. My mum's been watching a lot of Disney. The classic Disney ones for over the past couple of weeks now, because she's got. I basically burned all the movies on DVD for her, which is in the good qualities. I downloaded, and my favourite one of all time. Hard question. I'm gonna say, yeah, Pinocchio was probably my favourite actually. Because it actually, it was one of the last to best Disney's ever made. I mean, obviously Jungle Book's a classic as well. Pinocchio, Sleeping Beauty. I don't know why, but I love the way that they've actually remastered all of the Disney films now. Shut up, Devon! She's moaning because she wants to go somewhere. She's not going yet. So anyway, yeah, Pinocchio my favourite one, but I love the way that what they've done is they've done all the Blu-rays now, and they've remastered all of the qualities. One of the worst DVDs I've ever brought out was that that the printer brought out of it was absolutely horrendous. It was what was it? It was who the hell was it? Robin Hood, Downstairs. Awful print of it. Terrible print of it made. It looks like it's all grainy. The footage is terrible. Terrible DVD for it. Absolutely terrible. So yeah, but now they've remastered on. Now the new remaster of it's fucking incredible. But I love the way they've remastered all the catalogue now of the Disney stuff. It's absolutely phenomenal stuff. Do you enjoy them today? Do you enjoy them as of today? I'm 27, but would shit on them for childhood memories. Don't care about the rest of the Disney films, but for the new generation. But for the old generation, it's good. I mean, actually, as you all know, Disney's now got back into real animation again. No CGI shit, and they want to go back to real drawings of Disney characters, which Disney should have done many, many years ago, and it should have really done that way. I found a solution for your files. Have you? Good, man. Hope it's going to work out for me. would be possible to do. Jan send a link to my page. Probably get something from that now in like a few months and something like that. Yeah. Take a look on Facebook. I will do. Let's have a look. See what let's have a look. Google Drive. You can upload the files on Google Drive anyway, so just email which you invited can download the files. Oh, nice one. So Google email does work. So this is Google. This is just for Google Drive. Might be a bit easy to use actually, that as well. Right, man. That sounds really interesting to me. Sounds cool. Obviously, we all talked about last week. We were talking about the Freddie Mercury movie coming out. I'll just say again, guys, if you want to go and have a browse with it, go ahead. Paramixer says, well, I went drinking with a friend. He loves the first Highlander movie. I sold him Queen's Kind of Magic album. We were debating the track song Pain So Close to Pleasure. Is it a Queen song or a Highlander song? It is a Queen song. It is not a Highlander song. It was never, ever, ever written for the Highlander soundtrack. It's just the Kind of Magic album is not a soundtrack album. Get that straight, okay? It's part soundtrack, but with songs that were trying to make it equal on the thing of it. Pain So Close to Pleasure has got nothing to do with that, with the soundtrack at all. It's a Queen song. It's actually a John Deacon song. It's a Queen song anyway. Which is kind of fine in a way. It's easy enough to do. So yeah, it's a Queen song for definite. It's just it's one of those songs where it's kind of Motowny type nice to it. Which Deacon always loves Motown music. He likes it. But to me, the kind of magic is all Queen music. The Highlander songs get away, especially Give Me the Prize. Give Me the Prize is fucking brilliant. I think Princes of the Universe and Give Me the Prize are two incredible songs. I mean, you can understand why Brian gets that guitar lick from Eddie Van Halen doing them great things in it. Very impressed. Very impressed with it. Kind of Magic. The version that's on the album version, that's the version that they used for the single as well. The main version of Highlander in the movie is the one that was issued as a bonus track on the 2011 remaster, which I think that version is incredible and it's brilliant. And I think they should have issued that version. They should have issued that version on the album instead of issuing the single version of it. But they had to do that because EMI just wanted something more commercial in a way just to get it out. So kind of makes it brilliant. But yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. I like it. So Queen, Only Friends Will Be Friends and One Vision and Pain So Close to Pleasure. Is that what they added as Queen songs? Yes. One Vision was recorded in '85. Pain was recorded in '86. And also Friends Will Be Friends was recorded in '86 as well. Which were only penned as singles versions. Before the album, they needed to make sure that it would fit the album well for Kind of Magic. So technically, Kind of Magic is not a Highlander. It's a part Highlander soundtrack, but a part Highlander soundtrack and partially new songs recorded for the album. That's the reason why the album was just mixed up from EMI's point of view. They couldn't bring out a soundtrack album at the time. Like songs like New York was not even finished. But Yeah, that New York's got nothing to do with the New York on that box set. I gets confused. It's actually the one he wrote on Mr. Bad Guy Sessions is the original one he wrote. The Mr. Frank Sinatra song is the one that is on there's a little snippet at the end of the thing, which I think they did actually record it in one take for the they dedicated it to Frank Sinatra, that one anyway, and that's cool. But yeah, they were only just basically recorded as that really for us. I like the song New York from the box set. I do as well. That's Freddie's own version of it. Was also featured on the Untold Story as well, which is cool. Speaking of which, there was a couple of people asking me, have you done that video yet of the Freddie gallery collection thing? I've got on my drive. It's just ready to film it now, but I've got to try and film it on a day when Devon is in her best mood, when she's asleep. Now she's asleep, but I'm gonna actually try and do that on a Sunday where it's better for me to do it. But yes, I'll get it. I'll upload that to YouTube, guys. I promise I will. Maybe perhaps Forever, which is the piano version from Brian May. Maybe a Forever instrumental could finish as track 10 as a kind of magic rather than a bonus track. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, it was never issued on the album. It was originally issued on the CD version of the album, on the original '86 version of it. That was the only album that was not remastered in the collection, and I have no idea why. Maybe there was some issues with it at the time; they couldn't really release it in a way. But I think the reason they didn't remaster that in 1994 is because they were not putting bonus tracks on that album, which is understandable. So, yeah. But it could have been. It's Brian May's playing on that anyway. Brian May plays on the piano on that track. It's a nice version of it. I was also able to rip the background tracks from the gallery. Nice. Interesting. I heard that Brian May. I heard Brian May's news. I heard what? I heard Brian May. I heard Brian May has done a new song. I didn't like it. It was 20th Century Fox theme that has the opening for the movie, not Fox, 20th Century Fox. Oh, right. Oh. Has he actually just done that all the way through? I have heard that part of it. It's terrible. I'm not happy with it. I mean, fair enough. If he's done the fanfare for that and said, "Oh, Brian, put your guitar on that, mate, and let's do a fucking good version of it." Yeah, ridiculous. Ridiculous. But I wondered if he was probably asked by Regency Pictures and said, "I know what we'll do. Let's ask Charles Fox," because Charles Fox originally wrote the music to it. He's dead now anyway, you know. But let's get John Williams and let's get him to do the track, and we'll say, "Oh, Brian, we had a great idea. Why not over-paste it on your guitar on it and stuff?" So it sounds a bit weird for us, I suppose, but wouldn't be that bad actually, I suppose. But in saying that, if they're going to do that at the beginning, they're going to go, "What the fuck's Brian done on this?" Absolute mad. It's the opening track for Bohemian song. Oh, I know. You said that before. The opening track for Bohemian Rhapsody, but I know we Queen fans don't want to talk about that track. It's a mess. The whole thing about that Bohemian Rhapsody fucking soundtrack's gonna be a mess. I'm still kind of half and half about it, to be honest. I am half and half about it. I'm kind of just really skeptical about this coming out. I am. I'm really skeptical about it. And I'm hoping that they will release a...
Person you're calling?
It's not... She's not even answering her phone. You still have a fucking phone? There you are. Yeah. There's a... When you try something... Yes. Yeah. Yeah, but like I say, if they're wanting to... If they're wanting to... basically try their own feeling of how it will be, maybe. You never know. But yeah, I mean, I suppose in one sense it's good for the movie, but it's not good for the guys, really. In that sense, probably because of what they've done is they've probably said they've just made it so it would work for the film and everything else. You know, that's the feelings I get for it anyway and stuff. Here's something that I recently read on Facebook just a few days ago. The band Rush, huge fan of band Rush, brilliant music. I never knew that Clockwork Angels was their final album. I mean, no one knew all that, did you? Clockwork Angels is their final album they ever produced. No wonder it sounded fucking phenomenal. That I tell you what, there's a great rock producer who I'm loving so much actually at the minute, Nick Nicholas, who's just produced the new Hellstorm album. Fucking top man he is. Love that guy. He can... Seriously, what a job! He just did that. Did a Black Star Riders album. Then he did the Ghost album. Then he did the... I mean, he originally started working for Nickelback. I think he was shit about Nickelback. Hell of a fucking producer. Fucking brilliant guy. I'm glad it chose him for that as well. See him Howard Benson didn't become a producer for me. The new Hellstorm album is well worth getting. It's brilliant. Let's see. Pat Mixer says, I would like perhaps a 10-song album of... Oh, I see. I was wondering maybe perhaps a 10-song album of Brian and Roger to be the last 16 studio album with them on the last goodbye when they finish. I did enjoy No One But You. Oh, the one that Jade did. For some reason, people are liking that, actually. There was no video produced for what we did though for us. That was recorded actually quite a long time ago when she did that track. It was 2 years ago she recorded that. But by chance, she gave me the ownership for getting it on the album, and we had to put it on. It was so fucking. We demanded to get her on the album because she said you've got to put it on. She sounds brilliant. She's with us actually for life now, and I think Jodie's staying for life as well. Can't wait to get this out though. You wait, guys. My best days is coming. You really should have heard it yesterday. Wow. I was really impressed. Well, I was sent a clip yesterday of Jodie yesterday, and she's sitting in the room and she's sitting on her phone, and she's sitting there singing something that I just didn't know what the hell she was singing. It was on for like 2.5 minutes, and her friend recorded it, and I she must have thought, oh, he's on the phone and everything else. Apparently, she caught singing, and she said, "Have you got it?" I says, "No." I said, "Send it to me." And I heard it, and I went, "My God." No wonder we discovered a great talent from her. So I'll tell you what, you wait. She's honestly phenomenal. And she wanted a career like this to do as well. She wanted to make this career. And out of curiosity, she's credited on this album as playing drums on My Best Days. I just needed to do that because that's just basically because you feel like it's her playing on it. When you hear the track My Best Days, you may think that's Jodie playing the drums. It kind of does sound like it is. I keep saying on Jade, doesn't that sound like Jodie playing drums on there? She says, yes, it is. I says, but how did you do that? And I says, just reverbed it a little bit and made sure it was singing down. And actually, that's how she plays. So yes, she is playing drums on that album. Not all the tracks, but some tracks she is. I'm glad they did. I'm glad when they did No One But You, they didn't consider releasing more studio albums. We just them two, so Freddie's voice would be forgot. Well, No One But You was sitting around for quite a while. It was 1994 when they were originally had it releasing for the album, what they were doing originally for it. But it kind of represents the album itself, which is brilliant as it is anyway. By the way, I really love the song Breakdown from Jade's album. Oh, do you? She went to town on that song. I'm actually on that song as well. I'm helping her out as a guide on that song. That song was, I tell you when that was written actually. That was written, when was that written now? 2011 it was written, quite a while back. But I had to bring that out because I thought it would do as well for the album. It was originally going to be for Jodie's album, but because we were trying to look for the songs, I went, Breakdown. Maybe. That'd be cool. Yeah. But one more album with them, just them two, a Last Forever album, as Queen would do, would be a good thing. I think one more album from, but without having him on the album would be good. But having someone else on it would be really good indeed. So you never know. But I think having the mentality of having to try and clean it. Will you pack it in? Stop it, Devon. Don't be naughty. I just need to. I need to just cover that because Devon's doing something, and I don't want you to see what she's doing. It's being stupid. Oh, actually, what I could do is let me just put Queensville over here. You just put that there. So that's all she's been doing. She's been doing that certain thing that time, and I'm not showing that anymore. It puts me off. That's better. So yeah. Or perhaps collaborations with other guest singers. Yeah, see, this is another thing that I've had in the past. I've always had this notion where they want to try and do something that would work well for marketing side of what music wants to be. And thinking, yeah, they've done it though. They've done it. The SAS band. They did it with the SAS band. They did it with the. They did it with that. What was the other one? We Will Rock You. Dragon Attack. Oh, they done a tribute album. It's just Dragon Attack's the best one to go for. But there's some heavy shit on that album. Especially the version of It's Late is brilliant on that. And it's a heavy fucking album as well. Very heavy. And the tribute album is really good. That's probably the best one to go for is a tribute album from that anyway. So, yeah. Definitely do that one as well, which is cool. It's close to 25 to 5. You're watching Queensville live today. If you have wondered why the abrupt beginning started a bit weird, I've already explained. There was something that I showed on the stream that should not have been shown on the stream, and thanks guys for considering. Thank you very much. I'm just trying to ring her because I need to tell her something. I've been meaning to tell her since this afternoon, and unfortunately I can't get through to her. So I'm going to keep trying to ring her before she's before the stream is over actually. And yeah. Oh yeah, and by the way, whatever you do, guys, you see these Goodman's things here, these chargers. Don't buy these ones because the cable is useless. Because basically it doesn't charge properly. It's charging now, but this is useless. So don't buy these cables because they're pathetic. Absolutely pathetic they are. I'm just going to try and ring her again. See if she's on the phone. Hopefully she should be there. If she is. Please answer. Oh, she's answering now. Hope she does. Oh no, this is a good time to ring it. Did you what? Did you say the a cappella versions of Jade songs as well? I did actually, yeah. I did. Yeah, don't worry about that. We saved all the things on the D drive. Let me see. I see James Rundle is now doing Queen Facts, Song Facts. Yes, I saw that. I saw that on her. I saw it on his Instagram page the other day. And he's starting to do like a breakdown of what the songs are like and everything. Very good indeed. I mean, I was going to do that, but obviously the time I've got now is I just don't have the time to really start doing things like that. It's just a shame. But yeah, possible. But never know. So yeah, it's a matter of just trying to figure out what's what anyway with it. Yeah. So did you save the acapellas of Jade's songs as well? I did. Yes. Actually all of the only thing that we didn't save was Secret Voice. The Secret Voice tracks were was lost. But the rest of them were okay. We were just saving different versions, different takes we did, which is fine. But yeah, we did save all the masters from Secret Voice we did. How do you play to enjoy your dark early nights, Tez? Mine is in my room. We're playing video games and movies, getting cozy. I just watch YouTube videos. Actually, I do watch a lot of build videos and Noah's House Party. I love watching Noah's House Party a bit. It is cool. If I would be able to do remixes, I would definitely do the one for Breakdown. No. The only thing about Breakdown is there's no guitar in it. We couldn't get most of these tracks finished with guitar because Andy was at the time not available to do it. He only played on Burn, Tonight, Secret Voice, Red and Blue, Chains, and the rest of them he couldn't do because at the time we were scheduling to get this out. We were trying to get it out on the day, and unfortunately he didn't have enough time to finish them off. Maybe one day we might go back into it, we might reissue this again and bring out a Redux version of it. Put like Secret Voice Redux. Put like a different cover it on as well to do that, or maybe put this cover on the front and put that on the back. So which this was meant to be the back cover. That was going to be the front cover, but we changed our mind instead. But you never know, it might happen again. I said we just got the other songs coming out soon. Excuse me. I hate smartphones. Do you know what? This phone. I've had this Motorola phone now. How long now have I had this phone for? I had this phone now for over about 2 years ago. Wasn't it? 2 years ago, 1 year ago. Probably 2 years ago, 1 year ago I had this one anyway. But yeah, 2 years ago I had this. And this phone has been good. It's temperamental sometimes. That's all to do with the fact that this lightning cable is not recommended for this phone at all. It works on Jade's phone. My phone doesn't seem to work at all in this. Ridiculous, isn't it? Stupid. Are you going to release singles as well? We have. They're all on YouTube. We have brought out Burn. We've brought out the remix of Burn. We've brought out Secret, the Red and Blue. No, we haven't brought the Red and Blue. No, we haven't. This one's we've released at the moment. We've released Burn, the original version, the album version of it. Chains. And that's it. Oh, we haven't brought much of these ones on. Chains was just released last week. Burn was released first. And this one is planned now to release Strong Up to Last is the next one we're going to be bringing out. We'll release them on YouTube, but this one's going to have, we're releasing Find the Flames and Marvelous Days. I'm Driving Down the Road Again as well as a video shoot for that one. I can't wait to get it up. It's song, which is cool. He says, even at 2 years old, I had a crush on Roger Taylor in I Wanna Break Free, and Jessica from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Who Framed Roger Rabbit is a classic film. Classic film. I thought it was just brilliant. That was Touchstone Pictures doing a fucking good job. Robert Zemeckis directing the film. Perfect guy for us. One of my favourite. It's very good how they did it live action originally first before they put all the ink and paintings aside it as well. That was actually a collaboration with Disney anyway, and also Warner Brothers. Brilliant film. Brilliant film. I didn't know it was a man in one I Want to Break Free. Oh. How long have you been a Queen fan for? Come on, you should know these things. Completely nuts. Well, it kind of begs the question, does it work or not? Maybe. But, yeah. Kind of puts a silly question on everything else that needs to be done with that. Never know. No, I mean when I was 2. Oh, right. Oh, okay. Break Free is one of my favourite videos of all time. It is. I do like it when there's so many good Queen videos out there. Shut up, Devon! Devon, all you've done is you've just started to cry and cry and cry. What's your grandma? All that's Devon's done today is cry for no reason at all. Seriously? Crazy dog. I knew that it was Roger without being a Queen fan too this time. Yeah. At that time, no, I'm not. I didn't know 16. Yeah, because it was kind of just as it was anyway from it. I'm ignoring Devon because Devon's just being a pain. She's just being a little pain today. Freddie and Brian and John were all hairy and old, and I want to be. Yeah, that's one of the best. That's one of the best videos I ever did for that anyway, which is really good. They have got a. They've got a good quality with that band, you know. The main thing is Queen was a great quality from all 4 writers and all 4 guys, 4 members, and amazing. But Roger has his left strip tanned, his legs stripped tanned. Yeah, I was sat in the film as well with us. Yeah. So, yeah, because that's kind of what is anyway. Worst video I've ever made was that stupid Hard Life. Hate it so much. Absolutely hate it. It's really a bad a terrible video to actually ever do with that as well. So it is really bad indeed. So it's just that. There's 5 more minutes and we're going. Devon's being a pain, yes. I have to go, guys, in about 5 minutes because I've got to take her out anyway. She desperately needs to go out. So I'm going to leave this stream now because she's just going to cry and cry and cry, and I'm going to agree on that as well. Have you sorted your PC problem out, Tez? I just want to quickly say that if you want to know the story of that, you can watch it on this stream because I've talked about it this afternoon. But unfortunately, the first stream had to be erased. This stream now has gone smooth and much better on it. But I still need to ring her up. So I'm with that anyway. Right, guys, that is it from me for this afternoon. So I do apologise for the abrupt stream on this. I'm back with you guys on Tuesday night with another stream. Without any problems this time. Stupid person. Never mind. Wait. So if you did tune in for the first part, just so you know, guys, that something was shown on the screen. I just want to quickly say that that video has been taken down now. I just hope you guys did not see that email address because it was not meant to be shown. I just need to ring her up and tell her that, obviously. But she'll be fine with it. She'll probably get things anyway. But no, guys. But yeah, I'm very happy that that we've got really well this week, and it's been a weird week, but it's been a crazy week. But next week will be better. We will be all relaxed and calm and cool. My PC is sorted out. Yes, I'll just quickly say my PC is sorted out now. If you want to go and watch, if you want to go and hear about the story about that, just have a look at the previous, the beginning of the stream if you clean and tune in to that. Right, thank you much to Plant Mixer. Thank you much to everybody else. I do apologise for the abrupt end of the stream today for the first one. But you guys are back anyway. Just had a nightmare today. See you guys back here on Tuesday for another live stream. Till then, bye.